guys, this is Artrielle, and today we're going to be taking a look at the color wheel. I'm going to explain primary colors, secondary colors, complementary colors, and a few different ways to find complementary colors. So, let's do it. The primary colors are the three most basic colors that exist. They're special because they are used to make all of the rest of the colors, and also because they cannot be created from any other colors. There are absolutely no color combinations that will create a primary color. The three primary colors are yellow, red, and blue. Next to our color wheel, we'll add the secondary colors. Secondary colors are created by mixing equal parts of any two primary colors together. Yellow and red make orange, red and blue make purple, and blue and yellow make green. The primary and secondary colors are the most important colors on the color wheel. Every other color in the spectrum could be described as a variation of one of these six colors. The wheel can further be divided and labeled, but these are the essential colors that can be adjusted to make any color you can think of. Now, what are complementary colors? Complementary colors are pairs of colors that have interesting effects on each other. When they are placed next to each other, they look brighter and there's an increased contrast between them, making them more vibrant. When complementary colors are mixed together, they sort of cancel each other out. They become gray and dark. Many artists will use complementary colors for shadows, since a color darkened with its complementary color looks much more vibrant than one darkened with just black. What are the complementary color pairs? If you have a color and you want to know what its complementary color is, all you have to do is look on a color wheel and find the color that lays directly across from your chosen color. The definition of complementary colors is colors that are opposites on the color wheel. You have yellow and purple, red and green, and blue and orange. So, you may have noticed that with each of the pairs, you have one primary and one secondary color. Realizing this led me to a very interesting discovery, which brings me to my next topic. There is a simple formula that you can use to find pairs without needing a color wheel. This is especially useful when it isn't one of the standard primary-secondary combos. What if you need to know what the complementary color of a yellowish green is when you don't have a wheel to look at? Just remember this. The complementary color of any primary color is the secondary color the remaining two primary colors make. Confusing, right? Let me break it down. Look at it this way. If you need to find the complementary color of blue, pretend that you remove it from a group of primaries and set it aside. What colors are left? Red and yellow. Mix those two colors together and you get orange. If you take a look at the color wheel, you'll see that blue and orange are opposites, and so they're a pair. The formula works the other way around as well. If you have a secondary color, say green, just think, what primary colors make green? Yellow and blue. So what color is missing from the primary group if you set those two aside? Red. And green and red are a match. Simple. But what about the yellowish-green problem from before? If it isn't a pure primary or secondary color, how do you figure it out? Well, you'll need to add another step to the process. First, look at the color and decide what basic color it is the most similar to. In this case, I'd say green. So, I use the formula like normal to determine the complementary color of green is red. Now I need to look at the color and decide what other color is in it. This green has more yellow in it than blue, so the next thing I need to do is find the complementary color of that additional color. I find that yellow pairs with purple. So now I just guess about how much yellow there is in the green and add the same amount of purple to my red. And there you have it. The complementary color of a yellowish green is a purplish red. And this is also confirmed on the color wheel. I know that it sounds complicated, but it's really simple with some practice. Another way you can visualize it is to imagine that you have a spinner that goes right through the middle of the color wheel. When you spin it, the two ends stay pointing at the opposite sides of the wheel. Say you put one end on yellow and naturally the other end is on purple. Then you spin it just a little bit so that the yellow is more orange now. The other end of the spinner has to move as well, and the more towards orange you move the one end, the more towards blue the purple end goes. The color wheel takes some getting used to, but you'll get the hang of it. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope it helped you out. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and give this video a like. Also, check out my Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat for more. If you have any ideas for any other videos you would like for me to make, please leave them down in the comments. I'd love to hear them. So, thanks again, and I'll see you next time.